Gotcha. Okay. You better wake up, son. Okay, I think that's woken up.
Meow.
Definitely not sleepy.
I'm definitely not sleepy.
James, have you been drinking or something?
Yes.
Okay, that explains a lot. Jesus. You gotta, like, cut down. Like, I always thought that was
I've
just
had 2 alcohols this
eccentric,
morning.
but no, you're just fucking drunk all the time. All right, there.
Meow.
Yeah,
Have some of this drink.
I guess.
Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Maggie and Rosie D.
All right.
Here we go.
New session and maybe our last.
Yeah, we're talking to this
feel
little
like
radio man already.
I mean, geez, we're getting
How
down
much
to
more
it.
can be left? What's the
do it.
killer going to tell us? And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role.
Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured?
Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic?
No. You're a radio. That's not logical. This case just keeps getting better and
And
better.
watch us break a little toaster, huh? If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think. Really.
In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek. You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh, we don't have a lot of help
I think,
to work
remember,
with.
because you fucked up.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
Okay.
Just press, I think. I think we're just pressing through.
That is the reason I am here today on the witness stand. Are we in the middle of a testimony?
I think we were... God, okay, I think we were pressing through.
Okay.
We'll
that
see.
Seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role. Their role? Did we do this already?
I don't think so. I can't skip.
This
Wait,
is a
maybe we
trespass that
have.
cannot be forgiven.
I think we have.
Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
You're the gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, we did read this.
Yeah,
Would
okay.
you care to die?
Oh no, the
Okay.
judge is gonna die.
What? Wait, let me just,
Let's just figure out where we're supposed to... It's about time I revealed the name of my... I think this is new.
really
I feel
the name
like-
of my client. Yeah, okay, yeah, press it.
Yeah, okay.
I think this is new from here.
Who is it? Dots.
What is it?
Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness? What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida? That person's name is...
No, it's gonna be me.
I don't think it's going to be you.
I hope he doesn't rat
Adrian Andrews.
That's not my name, right?
Objection! Witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier. Huh. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What? Which one? Radio's talking, I don't believe it. I
Still can't get over that fact.
This can't be. On the phone earlier.
What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back and now he's dead. Stabbed Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Matt Ungard, perhaps? I knew it.
Objection! This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie.
But you were the one who summoned this witness.
You Shelley the Killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt Ungard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal.
H.
Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah. All of a sudden, it seems like France can actually win.
That's crazy. That never happens.
It happens every time. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all.
No.
Yes, with all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt on guard is innocent.
Okay,
sure.
cool. We get to go home. Yeah.
I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion.
I'm still confused, man. You're a radio.
Please continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict.
I've not seen this talking radio.
Bailiff, please bring Ms. Adrian Andrews in immediately.
What now? With the way this is going, On Guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer is lying. And On Guard, my client, I know he's guilty. I need to talk quieter, probably.
What was that, Mr. Wright?
I said chili dogs that I'm having for dinner. Can I live with myself if I win this?
Who would have believed the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley the Killer is certainly lying under oath.
It wasn't me.
Ooh, who was that
Listen,
for a second there?
I don't know. I'm so confused and mad that I forgot what I sound like. Everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie. Ms. Andrews.
The suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie.
But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client.
No, that's not true.
Also, there is quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button donning the Nickel Samurai's costume.
But that's...
You even have a motive.
No, I don't.
We know that Ms. Celeste Impax was a large part of your life.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
Now I have 0 reasons.
No. Mr. Wright. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please. Help me.
Yes, I know the truth.
Well, too bad. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I feel like I've said this like 5 times already, but we're just still going.
Is this really the end? I need to go home.
I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Maybe I should save here. Just have a save point. Just in case something goes horribly wrong. Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do?
Let's request the trial continue.
You sure you don't want to request the verdict?
It's not the right thing to do.
Could be fun.
It could be fun.
Could be funny. Alright. Request the trial to continue. Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. Why? I know that now. It took me a while to figure it out, but I know now. But Matt on Guard is a killer. Semicolon. A murderer.
Not the correct usage.
I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Ms. Andrews be convicted, then I am no better than On Guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten on guard convicted so many times over. But he never took a single one of those chances because he's a good boy. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. I'd never get that dick again. His trust. His dick. I never thought about it until now. I trust him?
Oh.
Yes, you do. I'm psychic BT Dubs.
Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. Your final opinion.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. DeKiller, and this trial never ever ends because I'm having a good time.
Jesus, am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright?
Right.
But, that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through this witness's lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. Are you okay? Did I say that too loud?
Sorry, heartburn.
There's still... Oh, you should take something for that, man. There's still some more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur, and Jesus himself will rise and...
Very well. The trial will continue.
He'll be back with a gun.
Mr. Edgeworth, please reestablish connection with Mr. DeKiller.
He's gonna shoot crime.
Right away, Your Honor. Let me just get this. Oh, we need a battery.
Has a verdict been reached?
Hey, the radio's man's back.
Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more.
About.
All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for?
I want to know how you work.
Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case.
And how you work.
That is how things are usually done.
What is he talking about? Usually done?
But what shall we have him testify about now?
Mr. DeKiller, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court?
I like to go to court.
That's all we love to do.
That's all we do, man.
As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
This is a most unexpected turn of events for the, 5th time now? However, this time, everything has finally been revealed.
Objection! Just a second, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
We still have the cross-examination to do.
But you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, the defense has nothing better to do. I will question the witness as if I have a choice here.
Huh? But why? It's so boring. What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then
I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose.
is today opposite day? I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That makes two of us.
Okay.
About my client.
About my client.
Hoot 2.
My client is really cool.
Okay, Adrian is my client. However...
Okay. One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime.
Okay.
My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene.
Okay.
Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was
Press that.
dead. Yeah, that's weird. What do you mean? From the very beginning?
That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times.
I wonder if that's really true.
That's odd.
No, it's even. Hmm?
Okay, go back and let's look at our evidence.
That seems objectionable
Yeah.
from the very beginning.
Alright.
Okay, let's just see what we got. That's photo, that's press conference. Article about the gossip, hotel guide map, guitar case, wine glass, fingerprints, photo of the murder scene. Oof. Rip. Rip from the costume, found in a special Japanese pants, Celeste packs. Suicide on C. Okay, so he died at 8:15. Strangled and stabbed. Get a knife, bears the victim's blood. So right after the murder.
So is it the
This is from 8 for 1 hour.
Okay. Alright.
Steph Bear.
Okay.
Credit card,
Okey-doke.
Odyssey, yep. Only Karita and Andrews knew how to open the special bear.
Okay. So I'm trying to. It's been a while, but I'm trying to think back to the events of it.
From the very beginning.
So she stabbed him with the knife, right? To try to pin the murderer. She put the glass down. Wasn't that out of shock or something? Or like being like dazed?
That was what she was saying.
Alright.
Yeah, she had this whole thing about how she poured herself a glass because she thought he was just like snoozing, but then she freaked out and set it down without thinking.
Yeah, I think
maybe because she did that shit.
I think the wine glass would make the most sense, because why would she have poured it at all if she knew he was dead?
We only have one.
Let's save
bit. And I guess if we get it wrong, we'll just have a guide.
But that makes
It does make sense. Maybe it does.
No, I think because why else would why?
Okay, yeah.
Why would she?
Why'd
pour
she do
that?
any of that? Maybe on the next episode we'll dive into this objection and kick this radio, punt him.
Dive into this juice.
Dive into this juice.
The big old
that would be
tomato juice.
So sticky.
That'd be nasty.
So gross. I would need
probably one of the worst
shower.
juices you could dive into.
Don't dive into. Hey guys, we have a lot of fun, but don't dive into tomato juice.
It sounds really fun and not sticky.
You know,
but
everyone
it's really
talks
not
about
fun
how
and
great it
super
would
sticky.
be. You would ruin your clothes.